It's an absolutely beautiful day. It's 70 degrees here, so I'm very excited. I'm supposed to be working inside on some work for my husband's company, but I had to take a break to come out because it's just too pretty. Mary is due this Sunday, and she looks very ready. I'm going out right now to get the pen ready, so I want to give her some fresh straw, and then I also need to kind of get together towels and molasses. You actually put molasses in the water after the mama gives birth, so she gets kind of some nutrients right back into her. Anyway, so gives her some energy after she gives birth. So I'm gonna get that out there. What else did we put in? I gotta think of all this stuff. Oh, iodine for dipping the umbilical cord. And then I gotta remember everything else that goes into it. The last year was super easy because we only had one goat pregnant again, and she gave birth when I was asleep. And then I came out and the baby was there and everything was super easy, so I didn't have to do anything. That I haven't told you that we use the deep litter method, so winter clean is kind of a big deal. Sorry, she's very loud. It's Lucy. Lulu. I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyway, because you let the straw pile up so it makes some warmth underneath. Unfortunately, it always makes me a little nervous when the babies come because it's not as clean. So just getting all that out from the whole winter. Thank goodness that was the last load. We are ridiculously tired. Brad came out to help me scoop, and I've been out here about 3 hours. 2:45, yeah, I had to count that. Which is a long time to be scooping poop. So now, Marion's got my camera. Now we're gonna go ahead and finish up. This knife was left here when we moved in. Just makes me feel very fierce, like Rambo. But this is what I use it for. And that's it. most satisfying part of the whole thing. Still got an extra bale over there, but the animals will really move this around, so there will end up being a lot of bare spots. And the least satisfying part of using the tractor, but it does make the chickens happy. Brad's going to install this fence, and so far everything we've installed the goats have eventually knocked over, so hoping this is a little bit more of a long-lasting solution.
Meant to be.
Okay, also every year the goats take the mineral thing off the wall, so oops, Brad is reinstalling it. The minerals are just extra minerals that they need that they don't necessarily get from their food, and the baking soda actually helps aid their digestion and can also help prevent bloat. So goats have a rumen, and it can get bloated, so if they eat too much grain, for example, it can be really bad for them. So yeah, just 2 things to have available for your goats. So right now he's just getting all of the dead stuff out, being careful because we actually do have a few things growing. We planted some garlic and some onion last fall, and those are both coming up right now. So his job is to get rid of all this dead and allow us to get the cool weather crops in here. Here's where I'm working. That's what I cleaned out of the chicken coop. Watch that, Stacia. And much better. The nice thing about the chickens is they spread the straw for us.
Yeah. So, all you have to do is really just throw them around. Yeah, decide however they like.
Now that you need me to bring it. Here's their after. Much better. Everybody's really enjoying the dung heap, basically. other day we had a big windstorm and followed by a ton of rain. We had a tornado warning and then 2 days later a flood warning. So Brad came out yesterday and saw that a tree had fallen over onto the back pasture fence. So he spent yesterday cutting this up and putting the fencing back up. But also noticed as he was doing that, I don't know if you can see this down the line, they're all, oh yeah, you can see it. They're all leaning. So now we have to straighten those again.
I also noticed when I was cutting this one out that that tree there was standing dead and it was about ready to fall over. So I cut that one down, that one out there in the woods was the same way. And then that one leaning left is dead and ready to come down. I took some bark off and it's like powdery wood, so it's definitely gonna come down, but it's leaning so heavy that way. I want to drop it like right in this line here, but I'm probably gonna have to rig up something to pull it while I'm cutting because it's gonna fall on the fence if I just cut it where it is. So I left that one for another day.
So I had some bulbs that I had stored in the garage after I wanted to transplant them to a different spot, and I have not planted them yet and they're already kind of sprouting. So I want to try to get those in the ground. So hopefully they're gonna come up okay. So I have these. Well, you can't see them probably. These. And I also have a small crate of them. So we're gonna go ahead and plant them in to my dahlia bed. Unfortunately with my dahlias last year was insane and I never got to actually removing them. I did try to cover them hoping that they would stay warm, but I may have done more harm than good. I don't really know. So we'll find out this year. But in the meantime, I'm going to plant the tulips kind of among them so that hopefully I'll have something come up in this bed. I'm just kind of placing them before I plant them so that I don't accidentally plant them in the same spot. All right, looks like all of them, but 3 made it, so that's good. And I also have this crate. I didn't even get all the stems off, but it looks like it was okay. So, not a big deal. Thank goodness. And I gotta get this garden cleaned up. You can see I've already got some stuff trying to come up and I haven't cleaned it out yet. So this was actually a weed that came up last year. Oh my goodness, it really got in there. Having a bunch of grass grow in last year, so pull that up. Didn't do a good job of maintaining it with all the farmers market stuff last year. Okay, we are looking so much better. I am gonna stop there. Some of these I can't remember if I'm supposed to trim back like this. I don't even remember what this is right now. Brad got a chainsaw mill. We have lots of trees that come down in the wind or that are already down, and so he wanted to try to make some planks out of some of these. So this is actually maple, and he's going to get the water to do the big grain reveal.
Big reveal. Nice spalting on the edges here. Look at that. It's a big knot right there. A lot of figure down here. For whatever reason, we were getting real hung up right here. I'm not sure if it was something in the saw getting caught or what, but we finally got through it, but it needs some flattening. Yeah, that'll be gorgeous.